Skytrak version 3.1 with all new features? Sign me up. Hey guys, rolling with Garage Golf, where we provide extraordinary golf info for the extraordinary golfer. You guys know who we're talking about. Today, we're super excited. Version 3.1, Skytrak, a brand new app update. Stay tuned and check it out. Okay, so here we are, straight on the Skytrak website itself. Version 3.1. Let's take a look at what's new in the all-new version 3.1. Obviously, we have bag mapping, which was on version 2.6, so that's not new. Let's scroll down here to version 3.1. So this was released on March 23rd, 2018. Here's some of the new features that Skytrak added with this most recent update. They added a shot optimizer, which we'll show you here in a few minutes. They added the integration of the SkyPro for club speed and PTI. So you're now able to attach the SkyPro to your club, allow you to give you accurate club head speed. They've improved, however, the club speed calculation. So much more improved. I've tested it out a bit. I think it's a lot more accurate than previously done before. They also added fairway practice, which I'll show you here in just a second as well. They now change the course conditions to rough if a green is present. They fixed the practice green hit or miss bug. They fixed metric meter bugs. They added an option for a CSV export for spreadsheet analysis, things of that nature, and miscellaneous bug fixes and improvements. So let's head right on into the app, and let me show you a little bit about what's exciting and what's new with the all-new Skytrak app. Okay, so here we are in the app. Let's show you a little bit about what's new here with Skytrak version 3.1 here in the app itself. So first of all, we can go here to settings, and before, one of the most recent updates they did, I showed you guys the greens and how you're able to adjust the green, easy, medium, or hard. Pick the shape of the green that you want to use, and then change the yardage and apply it. So that's been here before, but let's show you what they added as well. If you go back to settings, you now have the ability to adjust the fairways as well. So we're able to pick an easy fairway, which would be a 65-yard width, a medium fairway, which would be a 40-yard width, and a hard fairway, which would be a 25-yard width. As you can also see, you have the ability to choose a dogleg left, a straight fairway, or a dogleg right. So this is absolutely incredible. You're able to practice your draw settings, you're able to practice your fades and on either a dogleg left or a dogleg right. So I think that's absolutely incredible. I really like that you're able to do that. You're also able to adjust where that dogleg bend is. For example, let's say 200 yards or so, 201 yards, we'll go with that. And now we're going to apply that, and you'll now see that this is a dogleg left, and the bend for the dogleg is 200 yards. So if you're going to practice your draws or your fades, this is the perfect tool, I think, in which to do that with the Skytrak app. Okay, so what else is new here? Let's take a look at the shot optimizer feature. I really like that one. That's something that's really cool. So let's say you pick a club as before, but before we do that, let's go back to the fairway. Let's just set it on an easy fairway, 65-yard width, and apply it. So you see how easy it is to change that setting. So now, I picked the club already, which is going to be an approach wedge 50 degree. And we'll go over here to the right toolbar, and we'll take a look at that. And here we see the shot optimizer tool. So now that we have a shot optimizer tool, you're able to basically hit a shot. It's going to give you your data, and then also it's going to tell you what you need to work on or adjust in order to get that optimal setting for that particular club. So let's go ahead and take a shot for you, give you an idea on what we're looking at. And if anybody needs a shot optimizer, it's definitely me. So let's see what kind of swing we get for you guys today. So as we stated before, we have a 50-degree wedge. Let's take a shot, and let's see how the shot optimizer tool works for you guys. Okay, so we're back here in the app, and let's take a look here at the feature of that shot optimizer. So we'll go to the shot optimizer. It's going to show us what shot I just hit here. So again, using the 50 degree, I got a launch angle of 28 degrees. You'll see that it shows you that an optimal range for that particular club is going to be 27 to 39 degrees. See that right down here in the bottom left. Kind of hit that one a little thin, to be honest. So my RPM was 6973. The optimal range was 8053 to 9453. So not a good solid strike on my part. Descent angle was 48 degrees. Optimal range for that would be 47 to 52. So I'm right on point there. as you can see in my offline here, as far as what I was looking at there, which was 14 yards to the left of the center line. And then up here we show my maximum height at 16.3 yards with a flight time of 4.2 seconds. Of course, down here at the bottom we have the ball data, which is 74 miles per hour. The club miles per hour, which is 57, which again, one of the newest updates that they've done is redid the calculations for the club data, and I think they're getting pretty close to what we're looking at as far as more accurate numbers. Of course, you could always use the Sky Pro now, attach it to your club, and then get very detailed, accurate numbers. So that's really a great upgrade on Skytrak's part to integrate that feature, I feel. Got side RPMs at 299, side degree at 7 to the left. Offline again, 14 yards left. My total carry was 88 yards, 1 yard rollout with an 89 yard total shot. Let's hit one more for you so we can show you a little bit more data. We'll see if we can get a more solid strike this time. Okay, definitely feel that was a better strike this time. Alright, so let's take a look at one more update that they did. Let's say that we set a green now. And let's say we set that green, for example, at 85 yards away. So let's take a look at that. We'll set it to medium, we'll pick a shape, and then we'll go ahead and apply that green. So now, instead of having a fairway setting, basically, you now have rough all the way around the green. So if you don't hit that green, for example, you're gonna be in trouble. You're basically not going to roll onto that green anymore. So let's hit a shot with that. Let's see if I hit the green with the same approach wedge or not, and then we'll see if we can definitely miss one. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna make it the first time, but we all know that probably won't happen. So you might see the miss first. And let's see what happens with the ball if you don't hit the green, or if you hit the green. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I hit that green or not. Okay, so we hit the green on that one. Now let's see what happens when you miss. Shouldn't be that hard for me to mess up a swing. I do it normally all the time. Apparently I can't stop hitting the green, so. Let's get a really bad shot in now. Still hit the green though. So apparently when I try to not hit the green, I can't miss the green. So maybe I need to do that with all my regular shots from now on. But let's really try to miss it this time. So there's a bit of an issue with the Skytrak, a missed shot. I hit a decent shot, still think I would have hit the green unfortunately, but it didn't register. Still need to work on that one, Skytrak. Alright, so let's pick a different club, see if I can miss the green a little short instead. 60 degree. Okay, so here you see a missed green shot. And basically I think what's happening is they're just penalizing you. So before, it used to be more of a fairway type and it would roll onto the green, less penalty. But here, they're going to make it rough conditions so you don't get that rollout. So even when you're doing skills assessments or anything like that, you have that feature now. So it forces you to practice a little harder, focus a little more, or in my case, continuously try to miss the green and still hit it for whatever reason. So that's my new technique from now on. So I think the rest of what we're seeing here with the Skytrak version 3.1 upgrade is basically just more bug improvements, different things. Things when you would hit it would basically hit the green, roll straight off, different misses, certain things like that. So I got to really commend Skytrak on continuously upgrading this product, which I think is now a pretty fantastic product and something that's right up there with the GC2 for basically half the cost, much less than half the cost. And I feel that the Skytrak is really starting to position itself as the entry-level to mid-level simulator program that works with both the golf club and Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, as well as some others now, including E6 and other things that we're going to also be trying to test out for you here in the future. Really got to give Skytrak a big thumbs up on that one. Lastly, though, I still think that there's room for improvement. So I'm still looking at you, Skytrak, on this one, but we still need to work on some of these mishits or misreads with the actual Skytrak product itself. As you saw in this video, I hit one that was actually a pretty decent shot, even though I was trying to miss the green with it, but I still hit a shot that was pretty solid contact that the Skytrak didn't read. So still got to work on that. That's something you see a whole lot less with the GC2, something I feel that they're much stronger at. Ideally, you would like the possibility of being able to place the ball in a little bit wider range, but I think that's going to be the limitation of the Skytrak. Whereas the GC2, you'd be able to put the ball pretty much within about a 2-foot range, and it'll still pick it up. So you can put a plastic or a rubber tee inside a mat and keep it there while still being able to hit wedge shots and things like that, which I'm not able to do here with the Skytrak. I have to use these little plastic tees that basically fly everywhere once you hit them. They're actually called birdie tees, and they're a phenomenal product, by the way, for people that use simulators like myself. I had a really hard time finding a good tee to use in here, so if you don't have one, check out birdie tees. I think they're really cool. So in conclusion, basically, Skytrak, I think you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Look forward to more product updates. One of the other things I'd love to see in the next update is the ability to name a club. Instead of naming it Driver 1 or Driver 2, let me put the name of the club in there. Let me put in a Titleist 917 D3 or a Cobra F8 Plus. Let me be able to put those two side to side and know which club I'm hitting instead of having to guess Driver 1, Driver 2. And I think that's going to be a phenomenal upgrade whenever you guys decide to do that. I don't think it'd be that hard, and it's not asking all that much, but I'm looking forward to that upgrade here in the future. Okay, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys liked the video. Again, I think Skytrak's on the right path of success with what they're doing, and I think GC2, they're catching up with you. We got to do some work to stay competitive, but again, I think it's a great entry-level product for the money that you spend. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed our video, please consider giving us a big thumbs up, and if you like our video, please consider subscribing at the link below. We're going to be pumping out more videos for you here in the near future, more product reviews, more simulator reviews, and things that you'll be able to sink your teeth into. Thanks again for watching, and as always, keep on golfing.